Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. I just wanted to come on here to share this beautiful energy that I've been feeling today with all of you, and to hopefully provide a little bit of guidance, support, or comfort along your journey. Because one of my favorite parts about sharing here on YouTube and about this beautiful virtual community that we are co-creating together is that it really allows us to all feel less alone and more supported on a journey through planet Earth in this life that can at times feel really lonely, chaotic, or confusing. So again, I really am setting the intention to connect tonight with someone who needs a message. I am going to go ahead and shuffle the traditional tarot cards, and I really don't have an idea of exactly what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to be leaving things very open-ended, which also means that if you would like to contribute your energy in a stronger way, which often makes it easier for me to channel for you specifically, then I do recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel, as these are forms of energetic transference that can allow me to better read your energy. Okay, so here at the bottom of the deck right away, we have the Empress card. So the Empress is deeply connected to divine feminine energy. And for some reason earlier, I was getting a message about birds, or specifically bird song. So one way to activate your feminine energy to a deeper degree is to meditate to bird song. This is actually something that I discovered only recently, and I have found that even meditating to just a soundtrack that contains bird song within it can really help me to feel more connected to my own inner feminine. So if this is something that you haven't tried, I would really recommend giving it a try sometime. Now, of course, the best bird song to meditate with would be organic bird song. So if you do live somewhere where you're able to get into an environment where you can hear birds out in their natural habitat, that would really be the ideal way to kind of absorb that energy. But of course, sometimes that's not possible in our circumstances, in which case bird song soundtracks, meditation tracks that contain those types of nature sounds can really activate your feminine energy. And I actually do have a meditation app that has many different subliminal meditations, and they all have birds as a soundtrack option. It's actually a birds combined with music background track option. And of course, there are 9 other different potential background soundtracks that you can listen to on my meditation app. Subliminals are also a really powerful, specific form of meditation as well, because they are targeted to the subconscious mind, which of course, as we know through research, really controls at least 95% of what's going on in our minds and therefore our energy. So just a little plug there for my Subliminals app. The name of the app is Sound and Soulful. If you do want to check it out, I personally am so passionate about subliminals. I listen to the subliminals in my own app every single day, and I'm so excited to be sharing all of them with you all as well. Again, there is a bird soundtrack option for every single one in the app, and specifically since we are addressing the divine feminine here, I would really recommend my subliminal to really awaken and activate your divine feminine energy. The name of this meditation is called the Awakened Divine Feminine. If you already have the app downloaded, it's in the Twin Flames category in the app. Now, I know that some of you might not necessarily be on a twin flame journey, but regardless, balancing your internal divine feminine and divine masculine energy is a very powerful way to become incredibly magnetic for really attracting in everything you desire, because you are combining your internal divine masculine, that part of you that is capable of being structured, creating structure, creating protection, setting boundaries, while at the same time activating your inner feminine, which of course is the creator, the generator of muse, of art, of really all of creation, the womb space, or the carrier of the womb space of creation, so to speak. So my Awakened Divine Feminine Subliminal could be a tool that you could utilize to assist you in really activating and awakening that magnetic divine feminine energy within yourself. If you would like to explore this subliminal or any that I've created, you can click a direct link that will take you to the app in the app stores. And I'll leave that link in the pinned comment and the description box under the video. But this Empress energy, there's just something coming through today, even deeper than just the birdsong message, about your connectedness to nature and rhythms and cycles. Maybe you are really being guided to connect in with the rhythms and cycles of your own physical body. Remember that your body has its own phases, cycles, rhythms, and what you need at one phase of your journey, or even one phase of the month, or one phase of the week or the day, could differ from the next. And so becoming in tune with both your own internal nature, those internal rhythms and cycles of your physical body, following your body's intuition, doing what feels aligned for you in the moment, rather than trying to force an external structure or system or that rigidity onto your body, which again, your body is so powerful. It's like a fine-tuned machine that really has its own equally finely tuned sense of intuition. So much of our intuition is actually read through our physical body. It's why sometimes when you're around someone, you can feel it physically in your gut that you want to get away from that person or not be around them. You can almost get like a nauseous feeling around certain people or environments, but equally, you can feel almost like this surge of euphoria in your physical body, or this sense of comfort around certain individuals that puts you physically at ease. That is your body's intuition communicating with you. Now, I just feel like I'm so deeply addressing the divine feminine. I guess we're really talking here about how to activate your feminine energy. Yes, through being in touch with nature, externally meditating with birdsong, and being in touch with your own body's intuition, your internal nature, your rhythms, your cycles. Also, we mentioned in a previous reading the importance of really creating space for yourself. Now, that creation of space, that's almost drawing upon your internal divine masculine, because the divine masculine creates structure. And so when you structure your day in a way that creates that space for your creativity, this is one display of balance between your internal divine feminine and divine masculine essence. And that act of daily creation, I'm hearing your guides say, we wish you could see the way your energy lights up when you are creating, the way that you just open up energetically when you're in that flow state. Now, of course, we all have different ways of getting into the flow, and it's so unique and deeply personal. So only you can know what that is for yourself. But of course, that flow state is when you are just so immersed in what you are doing. It's like a moving meditation. You completely lose track of time very often, almost like you've gone into some kind of wormhole or vortex, because in some sense you've ascended to a higher level energetically that is taking you into the quantum realm, even if you aren't fully conscious that that's what's happening. And if you're someone that's a creator, when you're in the quantum, in this flow state, you are then pulling down this inspiration directly from the quantum, in a sense. Now, I'm going to be reshuffling here and seeing what other messages we can pull out. Abundance mentality is coming out here very strongly as well. Treating your body with an abundance mentality is a very powerful way to activate your feminine energy, meaning to see your body as this beautiful womb space of creation. Of course, this is totally unrelated to whether or not you have physical children or desire to have physical children. Only you can know if that's something you desire or something you have. But we're talking about this literal energetic womb space that kind of mirrors the physical for the divine feminine. This energetic womb space is this place where our ideas grow and gestate and come to fruition, but in the invisible realm. So the thing about creating as a divine feminine is that it's a very mysterious process, just like a pregnancy and giving birth. It's this very mysterious, mystical, magical kind of process of bringing anything into creation. For someone, you might be, for someone listening, possibly pregnant or wanting to have children, or maybe you do have children, because I'm just getting very strong mother energy. But this also could just be you as the nurturer. So you as this very nurturing, mother-like kind of figure. So the process of creating as a divine feminine is very mysterious, and it's very different from how the divine masculine creates, in that it's not so much an action-oriented process. Now, of course, there can and often are inspired actions that we are called to take along the way, but so much of the creation process happens invisibly. It's almost like something we are building, letting grow within ourselves, like an idea, a thought, something we are building energetically, that then kind of pops into our physical reality. And when those manifestations do pop into our reality, it can look so effortless to the people around us. It can look so surprising how quickly and easily things appear to come into our life, because they were not aware of that gestation process, of that mysterious period of time where we were growing those creations within us. The way the divine feminine manifests is deeply connected to the environment as well, because, sorry, this is so funny. I just looked over at my phone and my own mother just texted me right as I was talking about mother energy. So that could be another sign of confirmation. Maybe there's something that is related to your own mother physically, whether your mother is currently present physically, incarnated in the physical world, or whether they have passed over into the next realm. I'm getting that even if they have passed over, for someone listening, they're very present with you, spiritually speaking. They might be a form of a guide for you. This also could be a past grandmother or great-grandmother coming through for someone. So take that as it resonates, but getting back to your environment as a divine feminine, your environment is so, so essential, because it's almost as though as a divine feminine, you and your environment are very much merged. You and your energy really leave an imprint on the places and spaces that you enter, especially those that you enter frequently that become part of your habitual routine, or places that you dwell, places you live, really carry the essence of your energy. And equally, you can actually be very fed by your environment as well, meaning spiritually uplifted, inspired, aligned by your environment, or thrown into chaos at times by your environment if you are often in environments that feel really deconstructive to you or very chaotic to you. This can actually cause you to feel unbalanced in your feminine energy. So creating a really beautiful space for yourself, especially in your living environment, a space that feels aligned for you, that feels inspiring for you. Of course, that, just like with so many of the points that are coming up in this reading, will look very different from one person to the next. But this can be a really beneficial way to actually help you to manifest in your life, because things will often manifest in alignment with the environment you've created to receive them. You are a creator of environments to receive your manifestations. I just see you being in this really beautifully balanced state of being. And I feel a lot of this does refer to that balance between your internal divine feminine and divine masculine. We do have the Two of Coins, which is where I'm drawing this very balanced energy from. Okay, so I want to know a bit more about the balance. I'm hearing that you've been navigating the ups and downs. Maybe energetically, things have actually felt like a bit of a roller coaster for you, and yet you're riding the waves. You have your surfboard in a sense. You've been really beautifully navigating the ups and downs recently, and I'm hearing keeping yourself in balance is actually bringing in some kind of huge opportunity that's related to your work, your finances, or your career. With the Ace of Pentacles and the upright position, I feel that I'm hearing you are manifesting something very powerful through keeping yourself in balance, even if those things you do to keep yourself balanced don't necessarily look related to your manifestations at all, or to other people. Some of those things might even look inconsequential or insignificant, or even like a waste of time, but they are actually investments in yourself that are keeping you balanced. Maybe these investments in yourself have been related to certain things we've been talking about: meditating, getting out into nature, listening to your internal rhythms and cycles, trusting your body's intuition, creating an environment that inspires you and uplifts you, surrounding yourself with nurturing people. Because I'm hearing sometimes the mother can be taken advantage of, meaning someone who's so nurturing can be taken advantage of by certain individuals. But I feel you've separated yourself from individuals who were unwilling or incapable at this time of nurturing you in return. Can I get some information about this Ace of Pentacles, this manifestation coming in? The end of some kind of a struggle. So maybe you've actually felt as though you've been conflicted about something internally. Maybe there was an external manifested conflict that is coming to a resolution. I'm hearing if that's the case, it's going to be mirroring the peace that you've created in yourself. I feel like that was so specific for someone that probably won't apply to most people. But I feel this also could be someone coming in. I'm hearing this could be a renegotiation of a contract. So maybe but this is in your favor. So this is a positive thing if this is for you. So for example, this could be like a promotion in the workplace. If you are in a traditional work setting, this could be just some kind of contract that works in your favor if it's related to work or business. For others of you, this could be, again, just the end of some kind of struggle, either a mental struggle, an emotional struggle that does feel like maybe it was related to your work, your life purpose, or your finances in some way. This also may have involved a very intense and overbearing masculine energy. This person may have been very difficult to work with, whether it was a boss or a coworker, with the King of Swords reversed. But I see that if that's been the case for you, there's going to be some softening and opening up in this situation, some kind of a compromise that's very much in your favor here. I'm just hearing that whatever that energy was that may have created a lot of internal or external struggle for you is going to just be dissipated. Like it's going to just kind of vanish. That energy is no longer going to impact you negatively. And in fact, things are actually going to be really turning in your favor here. With the Two of Cups in the upright position, wow, the Two of Cups and the Two of Coins, I have to say, I keep getting this like coming together between you and another person. So this actually could be romantically coming into some kind of a romantic connection, partnership, whatever this is. It feels extremely balanced and extremely mutual. It also seems to really support you in your Empress energy. So I'm hearing that if this is something that you're desiring to attract in, there might be the temptation because of programming from society to step outside of your natural, effortless, relaxed, feminine energy and to try to prove something or to try and show that you're worthy of this or to try and kind of make this happen. Now, this won't be for everyone, but if you've been feeling any of that societally programmed kind of messaging kind of sort of surfacing in your mind, then know to hold your ground in your Empress energy, to stay in that place of empowerment, self-love, self-nourishment, relaxing into your power, knowing that you have this effortless magnetism about you that attracts to you what is truly aligned with you, and it will not be able to miss you. In fact, that is exactly how this person is being attracted in. They are being attracted in spiritually, energetically, by that Empress energy that you are currently exuding. So to kind of take things full circle, since we did begin this video talking about ways to activate, awaken, and really relax into your feminine energy, if you're now connecting with this romantic dynamic, you might find it beneficial even to go back and re-listen to some of the first part of this reading, because those different ways to really activate your feminine energy will actually positively feed into this romantic dynamic coming up here for you. It will make you very magnetic in this situation and help you to more effortlessly attract in the aligned kind of circumstances with this person that's really coming up as a very awakened, stable, divine masculine here, with the Sun card, which of course we tend to associate with awakened masculine energy. So this has been such a beautiful reading. It's been a little bit of a different style as well. So I would love to know what you guys have been thinking about this style of reading video. And of course, if anything does resonate with you, feel free to let me know in the comments. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post more energy updates, inspiration, and information. So I don't normally do this for these mini readings, meaning the readings between my collective readings on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I am going to be pulling a Rumi Oracle card just because I'm really feeling guided to it. And this card is the impossible made possible. And right away, I'm getting this message that you are meant to be a trailblazer, that you are actually showing the people around you what is possible for them. You are the one forging the path that many others are going to follow. And I feel that whoever that message was for, you will already know how that personally applies to you in a more specific way. So I am going to go ahead and leave the reading here. If you do want to check out the subliminals on my subliminals app, Sound and Soulful, and of course there is the birds and music sound option. So you could use this app to activate your feminine energy more deeply through meditating with the sound of birds or any of the other options that appeal to you. And of course, I do have that Awakened Divine Feminine Subliminal in the app as well. So the link to download it and sign up for a 7-day free trial account is underneath this video in the pinned comment and also in the description box. But otherwise, I am sending you all huge amounts of love and light energy. I hope you have an amazing remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading.